Welcome to week 16 of Monday Night Hockey. I'm Simon Mason, and on tonight's show we have highlights from Clifton Robinsons at home to Surbiton and all the goals from Canterbury against East Grinstead in the Investec Women's Premier Division. For the men, we have action from Reading against Beeston, Sevenoaks trip up to Brooklands Manchester University, Wimbledon versus East Grinstead, and all the goals from the University of Exeter against Holcombe. First to Bristol as second place Surbiton faced Clifton Robinsons, who were chasing hard to get up into the playoff positions. Clifton would look to the top scorer in the league, Claire Thomas, to provide their firepower against the Surbiton defence that conceded the least amount of goals so far.
Ball into the circle, shot comes across from Curtis, and Petter at the far post just doesn't anticipate. She doesn't get her stick down as the ball comes across. She's all unmarked, just gets her hands in a twist. Curtis goes to the top of the circle, and there is Davis on the left-hand post. Trigg moves to her right-hand side, but Davis is there to get it away. Curtis. Going to go to that middle castle. And there's Ansley. And straight down the middle, Trigg falling to the ground like a tree in the stiff breeze. And 13 minutes in, Surbiton have the lead. Let's have a look from behind the goal. Trigg, well, I'm not quite sure what she's doing, but it's a comfortable goal. Here come Surbiton once more. Trigg gets the ball back to the far post. And there's the second for Olivia Chilton this time. Her third goal of the season, 2 in 6. Clifton Robinsons 0, Surbiton 2. But it's a dreadful piece of defending on the far post as the ball is returned to Georgie Twigg here. She plays it across the circle and Davis just leaves it. She's got no idea Chilton's behind her. And it's 2-0 Surbiton. Clifton Robinsons trying to find a response here if they can. Michael Jones into the circle. Now here is Thomas. Thomas gets the shot away and it goes in the far post. Claire Thomas with yet another goal, her 15th of the season. And it's a fairly swift response for the home side. Clifton Robinsons 1, Surbiton 2. As the ball is played in on the reverse stick, Thomas picks it up, still got plenty to do. Goes across the goalkeeper. And is there a little touch in front of her by Macaulay? Either way, it's in the back of the net. Curtis on top of the circle. There goes Ansley. And it's straight down the middle again. Trigg moving to her right once more. And nowhere near the ball. Clifton Robinsons 1, Surbiton 3. Trigg trying to anticipate rather than watching the ball. Let's have a look, another look. Deary me. Clifton Robinsons. Here is Coulson. Coulson with nowhere to go. She needs the outlet pass. Good hustling and hounding by Surbiton, and they win possession. And forward they come. Is there a chance here? Well, here is Curtis through on goal. Curtis to make it 4. And Trigg makes a save. It's trapped underneath a penalty corner. Ball played out to the right-hand side after Coulson caught in possession. And Curtis can't beat Trigg, who goes to ground and makes the save. Penalty corner. And towards Ansley. And then the slip to the left-hand side. Back to the injector. Chance here. Oh, what a stop. That is by Davis on the line. That was almost goal number 4 for the visitors as the ball is shifted back to Curtis. Curtis sees the keeper go to ground, and that's a good save by Davis. Out to that right-hand side. Here comes the pressure from Petter, and Petter has won it back off Jones. Now Petter, can she find the supporting runners? Still going Petter. And she's won the free hit. It's going to be quickly taken by Leach. Leach out that left-hand side into Twigg. Twigg's turned her marker and puts it into the goal. And it's Clifton Robinsons 1, Surbiton 4. 17 minutes to go. And surely the points going back to southwest London. Quickly taken by Leach. And as the ball is played in here, Twigg comfortably gets the better of Leach. And in it goes for 4. Moss, the top of the circle. Here is Thomas. And just wide of the mark. Thomas picking the ball up. And unfortunate for the deflection in by Moss. Moss once more. Can they go to the top of the circle? Flick comes in from Thomas, and Heesh away to our right-hand side. Makes the save with the stick hand. Well picked up. Good save. Here's Ansley. Round the back they come. Here comes the pressure from Clifton Robinsons, and they've turned possession over now. Can they turn this into a goal-scoring opportunity? Ansley off the line, and Surbiton through Evans, get it clear. Evans beaten to the ball by Coulson, plays it back into Thomas. Thomas waits for Heesh to make a move, but Ansley with a brilliant stop. Penalty corner. Can they go to that middle castle? There's going to be a switch at the top. There's a deflection and another shot coming off the post. This time it's McCabe who can't beat Heesh. Took a deflection in the middle of the Surbiton defence, just there, and McCabe can't turn it inside the post. Good work from Clifton Robinsons and Michael Jones, and out to this right hand side. Here is Thomas. Thomas spinning and feeding to the right wing. Now a chance here perhaps as Chappell comes back inside. Here's Moss. Moss on the reverse stick. Moss with a shot. Falls to McCabe, and McCabe can't get the second shot in. Moss spins it onto the reverse stick, gets the shot away. Heesh with the save, goes straight to McCabe, but it doesn't drop for it. Here come Clifton Robinsons again. Plenty of endeavour in this second half, and another opportunity. Thomas with a head up, playing it into Macaulay. Macaulay keeps it alive, and Surbiton get it out of the circle. That is the final whistle, and it's back-to-back defeats now for Clifton Robinsons in their chase for a 4-spot finish. Surbiton, will they maintain the pressure on Holcombe at the top of the table? Final score, Clifton Robinsons 1, Surbiton 4.
Bottom place Canterbury hosted East Grinstead, knowing that anything other than a win and they could be relegated. They took the lead through Augustina Alzarez in the 23rd minute. Sophie Bray equalised in the second half with her 12th goal of the season, but Elizabeth Jenkins restored the home side's advantage shortly afterwards to give the Kent side all 3 points. Bowden Hightown heaped more pressure on the University of Birmingham, winning 1-0 with Anya Curran getting the only goal of the game in the first half. Slough and Beeston played out a goalless draw, whilst league leaders Holcombe beat Buckingham by 2-0. Beth Bingham and Leah Wilkinson with the goals either side of half-time. With 2 games left to play, Holcombe maintained their slender lead at the top of the table, with all 3 sides directly below them losing. At the bottom, Canterbury are now 5 points behind Slough and the University of Birmingham. On Sunday, out of form Reading hosted a Beeston side looking fairly comfortable in their top 4 league position. Earlier in the season, this match finished in a 1-1 draw. Let's join Charlie Broom for the best of the action.
Here come Beeston looking to attack down this left-hand channel, and here is Proctor. Proctor fires it into the back of the goal, and Chris Proctor breaks the deadlock within 10 minutes. Reading 0, Beeston 1. Proctor picking it up, spinning and squeezing it into the net. Great start for the visitors. Can they go down this left-hand side, but Reading, well, it's been won back by Beeston, and a chance here perhaps. Here is Proctor once more. Proctor still going. Proctor, oh yes! What a piece of individual skill by Chris Proctor. And 12 minutes after his first, he gets his second, and it's Reading 0, Beeston 2. They won possession high up the park, and Proctor shaped to go on the reverse stick. Look how much work he's got to do. Comes back inside the defenders and squeezes it inside the far post. Beeson with the aerial ball. Here's Proctor again. Proctor's been a real thorn in Reading's side. Proctor into the circle. Can he find another finish? Oh, you bet he can! Proctor has himself a hat-trick inside, 15 first half minutes. His first goal in the 7th minute, his third in the 22nd. And Chris Proctor has given Beeston a cracking start here. Reading 0, Beeston 3. It's another great finish from Proctor. Penalty corner. He drag Fick, a little slip, but Lockery fires it into the roof of the net. And Stuart Lockery gets Reading on the scoreboard 5 minutes before the half-time interval. Picks it up and fires it straight into the roof of the net. No stopping that. Reading, can they find a second before the break? Into the circle it comes, and there's the squeeze shot in front of the keeper, and it's been turned in. Stuart Lockery with his second goal in 4 minutes, and that might just change the half-time talk, because instead of going in 3-1 down, Reading will go in 3-2 down, and with the momentum, Lockery has 2 in this one. Penalty corner for Beeston. They go to the right-hand castle. There's the drag flick, a little slip, but it's beaten the keeper. Elliot Hibble restores a 2-goal cushion in the 41st minute. Slips as he takes this, but it goes through the keeper's legs. Agonising for Reading. Down this right-hand side, Lockery plays it forward. He'll go for the return ball, but Reading have an opportunity here. Ball is pulled back, and the ball is turned in by Lee Morton. 19 minutes to go, and Reading have pulled one back. Morton with the finish of some neat work down the right-hand side. Penalty corner for Reading. Goes to the right-hand castle. There's a little dummy on the top, and the ball is deflected, and to the far post. Oh, miscontrol, but it's been turned in. And Reading have levelled it up. Peter Scott, I thought he'd missed the opportunity to level things up with a miscontrol with his first touch, but he regained his composure to finish off. We'll have a look from behind the goal. The double move on the top. The deflection falling to the injector across the face of goal. There is Scott, and I thought there it had gone. And even Hudjwan comes sliding across, pushes it into his goal. Ball across the circle. And Reading still with an opportunity to attack, and the ball has gone in, and Scott has got his second, and can you believe it, Reading are in front, 5-4 now. This game just keeps on giving, and Scott, well, somehow manages to find a way through the Beeston defence. Penalty corner, top of the circle, direct shot, and it's in. Stuart Lockery has his hat-trick, Proctor has his hat-trick, but it's Reading that are going to take the points here. 5 minutes to go. Stuart Lockery beats Hudjwan, and it's Reading 6, Beeston 4. Over the back line, there is the final whistle. What a game we have witnessed here. 2 hat-tricks, 1 for Stuart Lockery, 1 for Chris Proctor, but it is Reading that take the points. Final score, Reading 6, Beeston 4.
Now we go to Manchester for the visit of Sevenoaks to Brooklands. Sevenoaks knew that a defeat would see them relegated, whilst Brooklands was still chasing a slim chance of climbing up into top 4 contention. Let's join Tom Lush for this one.
Brooklands with an early attack, working their way down the right-hand side through Perrin. It's like this pass, but Humphreys cleans up. McKittrick finds Horn in the D, Horn with a bit of space. Oh, what a finish by Keenan Horn. The South African international giving Brooklands the lead with a thunderous strike into the top corner. It's a really nice first touch by Horn to get him away from his marker. And he slams it into the roof of the net. 1-0 Brooklands. Brooklands trying to work their way down their left-hand side through Carres. He plays the ball up to Jackson, who's found the foot and manages to work it up to Ray Hills, who's got a couple of men to aim out in the middle. Oh, Potter's just giving it straight back to Ray Hills, and Ray Hills has scored! What a gift for Brooklands, and their lead is doubled by Stephen Ray Hills. Potten seemed to be able to deal with the danger easily, but he gifts it back to Ray Hills, who doesn't make any mistake with the finish. Sevenoaks trying to get back into the game. Working their way through to the top of the D, it's Warrington. But he's still going Warrington. He's got a little bit of space. And he's Megs Robbie Turner. Straight through the legs of the goalkeeper. And Tim Warrington pulls one back for Sevenoaks. You see here Warrington just manages to keep on going. Great resilience shown there. And a powerful strike through the legs of Turner. 2-1. The goal scorer Horn at it again down the right hand side. He pulls it back to Flanagan. What a save by Potton. Oh, and how has Humphreys not scored? A great save initially by Potton. Now you think Humphreys can just tap it in, but he misses it on the line. A let-off for Sevenoaks. Into the second half, and it's Perrin for Brooklands, charging into the D. He's still going, Sam Perrin, and he scored! A fantastic run by Sam Perrin. Determined, persevering. He takes on defender one-on-one and then just keeps on going into the middle of the D. Still driving strong. This helped in off the defender. 3-1 Brooklands. Sam Perrin loved that. Mike Shaw over on the right-hand side. Plays a long ball to the top of the D. Oh, what a finish by Watton. It's 4 goals for Brooklands. This time it's Leo Watton with the strike. Another reverse stick goal into the top corner. Mike Shaw looked to find Watton on the top of the D. The striker just used his strength there to nudge the defender out of the way. Slams the ball home. 4-1 Brooklands. Here comes Perrin again. Relentless run by Sam Perrin. Oh, great save by Potton to deny Flanagan. Perrin causing all kinds of trouble. And he's got it again, the striker. And he's won a stroke, a penalty stroke to Brooklands. Sam Perrin through on goal, taken down by Potton. Keenan Hall won the ball back for Brooklands in the D. But unfortunately for Potton, he didn't get any of the ball. Penalty stroke awarded. Flanagan makes no mistake. Brooklands' top goal scorer extends their lead right into the bottom corner from David Flanagan. Sevenoaks needing a goal to get back into this game. Great carry and it's fallen to Parnes. Another great goal. Parnes this time with a reverse stick into the top corner. That's the third we've seen today. And Duncan Parnes has pulled one back for Sevenoaks. An absolute goal fest in Manchester. Seemed to part like the Red Sea there. No defender fancied getting in the way of that one. Brooklands on the attack as the hail starts to fall at George's Road. Carres! Oh, it's been tipped wide by Slater on the back post. Slater with his hands on his head. Carres showed a great bit of skill. And it looked to be flying in and then Slater touched it wide. Carres will be fuming. The weather really starting to get to this game now. Hail, rain, sleet. But in the midst of it all, Brooklands are on the attack again. Slater, good save by Potton. Carres across and Slater's missed another one. Slater on the back post again. Carres the supplier. He tried to lob the goalie here and was gifted a second chance with Carres' cross. Richard Slater cannot turn it home. Still 5-2 Brooklands. Unfortunately, the camera in the tower stopped working with 3 minutes to go. And it missed an absolute stunning goal from Brooklands. Leo Watton sprinting through and slipping it left to David Flanagan. Sevenoaks chasing the game and they couldn't chase down Flanagan, who scored his second. A really nice ball from Watton across to Flanagan. And he makes it 6-2. Into the final minute, and Sevenoaks aren't giving up here. Warrington! Really nice finish from the Sevenoaks striker. That's his second of the day, Tim Warrington. Gets a nice bit of space here. And for the fourth time today, a striker scores on his reverse. Through the legs of Robbie Turner this time. into the final plays here. Russell Anderson slips in the D and gives Sevenoaks another opportunity. Oh, really nice finish by Andrew Oxborough there. Russell Anderson slipping and he presents the ball to the Sevenoaks striker, who plays it across to Andrew Oxborough, who finishes with a plum, but that won't be enough for Sevenoaks. Brooklands victors in an absolute goal fest, 6-4.
Wimbledon hosted East Grinstead on a blustery Saturday evening, looking to avenge a 4-3 defeat earlier on in the season, and went into this one off the back of 3 straight victories. East Grinstead was sitting in 4th and keen to keep hold of that playoff position.
And here is Lewis. Lovely ball forward by Lewis. And Neons just lays it off, and here comes Roper. Phil Roper then driving at the EG defence. Roper into the circle. Still going. Roper finds the shot, and Smith with the save with the right stick, but good, incisive, positive running from Phil Roper, and a good save from Smith. Wimbledon again on this left-hand side. Ball to the edge of the circle. Here is Haller. Haller still going. Can he find the layoff? Yes, he can. And there is the save by Smith. Good work from Haller. Just waited for the support run. Finds it. And Smith with a good save. Wimbledon once more looking for this breakthrough. Here is Roper. Roper spins away. Roper into the circle. Can he find the ball across? Yes, he can. But Conlon can't find the touch when unmarked at the far post. Roper, great drive. Conlon trying to get in front of Patterson, then peels back, all unmarked. Can't put it into the goal. Wallace, sorry, just getting his stick caught, but here's a chance here. Shots over the bar. Wasted opportunity for Wimbledon. Not even on target. Ball out of the corner. Finds Roper. Roper. And Jackson dispossesses him. No, Roper still going. Plays it deep. Full on press here from Wimbledon, trying to find the breakthrough. And here's an opportunity. Shot comes in. And there is Smith again. Little spin on the top of the circle by Sloane. Gets the shot away. Comfortable for Smith. Fulner. Little ball round the corner looking for Jackson from Holland. But here is Lewis. And Lewis is going to try and run this out of defence. Lewis under pressure from Holland. And East Grinstead have won it back. Lewis wants the whistle. Not coming for Lewis. Griffiths plays it back inside. And there is Bailey to come to the rescue. Lewis wanting the whistle. Nothing coming. Griffiths plays it back inside. And the whistle. And Bailey coming to Wimbledon's rescue. Now a chance down this right-hand side for Sloane. Playing it up to Haller. Haller with 2 defenders on him. Oh, lovely bit of skill from Ed Haller. Now can he find the pass? Haller plays it back to Sloane. It's in, but it's been ruled out. Back of the stick. Haller protests his innocence, but the umpire's made his decision. Let's enjoy this wonderful bit of skill from Ed Haller before the whistle blew. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to find the pass back to Haller. As it comes back there, must hit his back stick, which is what the umpire's blown. Penalty corner. Roper and Sloane wait. Sloane goes to the top of the circle. Here is Roper. Little switch to the left-hand side. It's gone all the way in. Codling has broken the deadlock. 46 minutes in. Wimbledon 1, East Grinstead 0. And it's the softest of goals as they shift it to the left. Codling gets it goal bound. And Smith is just beaten. Waller. To Lewis. Lewis. Oh, that's a delightful ball from Ian Lewis. Here's a chance for 2. And Swinnerton Irons can't find the finish. It's a delightful ball from Ian Lewis. And Smith makes the save. Lewis once more. This time goes to the right-hand side. And a lovely little jink and pass from Griffiths. And a chance on the reverse stick. What a save that is from Smith away to his right-hand side. Griffiths into Haller. Haller on the first stick. In fact, I think it's come off the post. East Grinstead looking for this equaliser. That's the side netting. That's really very close. Into the circle. There's the flick. And Bailey's beaten all ends up, but the post isn't. East Grinstead looking for this equaliser. And there's the deflection, goal bound. And Bailey makes the save. Jackson with the touch. Bailey has his right stick there. Into the corner. Is there to be one last chance? No, there isn't. That's the final whistle. It's a 4th consecutive win for Wimbledon without conceding a goal. And East Grinstead, well, they'll be looking nervously now at Holcombe's result as they lose this one. Final score, Wimbledon 1, East Grinstead 0.
Connor Kaplan gave Holcombe the lead away at the University of Exeter in the 27th minute. Archie Winter got the home side level in the 51st before Sam Hooper fired them ahead, but a penalty corner 6 minutes later. Kaplan got his second of the game with minutes left on the clock to mean that the points were shared.
Match up there, match up, free alley, match up! Cowboy base like out.
The top of the table clash between Hampstead and Westminster and Surbiton was goalless in the first half, before league top scorer Alan Forsyth sent the visitors ahead in the 57th minute. Zach Wallace then sealed the win 6 minutes later. So that means that Surbiton have all but sealed the title with 2 games remaining. Beeson still looks secure in 3rd place, but the battle is on for 4th, with 4 teams all within 3 points now. At the bottom, Sevenoaks are relegated, whilst the University of Exeter are confirmed in 9th place. That's all we've got time for on this show. Join us again next week for the penultimate episode of the season.